So here, just before start into the database administration, I want to tell you what database is. Why we can call it as a database? Any idea here? What database is? Why we can call it as a database?
We keep track of all the data and the information we get from the users, from vendors, from everything into, we manage it, and we keep track of it through I don't know, through our DBA or Relational, or redundancy and stuff like that.
Yeah. Right, before starting to, let me see here, base, what base is. Now just an example, I will take you one example here. Before in legacy systems, that means in older environments, the things like we don't have any softwares, right? Before in the last, if we take, go back to 80s or 70s or something, like, no one is using the databases or like something. So what happened in the government offices, if you take any government offices, like, if they want to maintain any data, they are maintaining in the form of documents, right? And they will place in one room, right? That means they are placing all these physical documents, physically all the documents in one room or something somewhere else in the house or somewhere. So that is the base where all the documents are placing. Okay, usually when I talk to normally physically, all the documents where we are placing, those base, that is the base where all our data is sitting. In the same way, the software people has defined this word database. We are placing our data physically on the base, that is on the operating system. Okay, so that's why we can call it as a database, not Oracle or SQL or DB2, DBA. That is all different. But actual database is our physically our users data, that means clients data, and who are the users who are connecting our database. Those data is sitting on physically on our Windows operating system. If you take legacy systems, it is on any one room physically, the documents. Or if you take in a software language, we keep all our data on any on any operating system. That is called the database. That means keeping our data on a physical or on any operating systems. That is called the database here. So basically we are having a lot of, database is one kind of thing where our clients are storing their data, okay, onto the base on any operating system. But why most of the clients are preferring Oracle? Why not SQL? Why not DB2, DBA? Do you guys have any idea over that?
I'm sorry, about what?
Like, we have Oracle database, right? We are all preferring Oracle database to learn Oracle database, but our things is different. But clients because clients, they need to do some analysis, right, before they are taking any software. They are going to buy any software. So why they prefer only Oracle database, not SQL Server or DB2, DBA? Do you have any reasons there?
Well,
it's providing more security and more reliable.
Oh, okay, good point. Okay, security and reliable. So it is not there in SQL Server?
Some commands are working.
Some commands, sir?
Some commands are not working in Microsoft that are using SQL Server. That's why,
okay,
like Ronum, some commands are not properly working.
Okay, some commands are not used in Microsoft our Windows operating system, right, Ramesh?
Unwanted commands, unwanted analysis also there. You have to add in thousands of columns in say additional, showing only additional features of Microsoft.
Additional features of Microsoft. Okay, right.
But we didn't use only Oracle. We are using only up to 255 columns enough for every database. But Microsoft showing the thousands of columns. He's showing the additional feature of Microsoft is showing that one.
Okay, that means they are not giving any additional features which is benefiting to the database, right?
It's like giving the additional feature, but it's increasing the columns. You have to more than
Okay, okay.
you want to add
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that means
But Oracle, but Oracle also showing that only 254 columns more than in Oracle domain, and Microsoft showing that thousand columns you can add. The additional feature it is showing me.
okay. I got your point, Ramesh. Right, that's true. Yeah, the views which are provided by default by the Oracle is lesser when compared to the Microsoft, right? And because for simple features, what are they giving? The new additional features they are giving lot of data over there, right? Yeah. All right. Hina, what about your explanation about this? We have a lot of softwares in the market: Oracle, DB2, DBA, SQL Server, Microsoft product, and remaining stuff as well. But why most of the clients are preferring only Oracle?
I think might be because of the language, with the PL, SQL, they might have more.
That the same is using in the Microsoft SQL Server as well and DB2, DB as well. But because you are preferring your job for Oracle DB, right, database administrator, right? But why? The reason, what's the reason behind that? We should have some knowledge, right? We should have some idea why I need to take this role.
Honestly, I don't know.
That's what. Even most of the administrators who are working under me, they don't know why they are doing their jobs, why they are preferring for only Oracle, right? Yeah, we should always very clear idea about over those things, why we prefer. If you take any job or if you take any technical stuff or any software, we should have some knowledge about it. Why? First question is why we need to take that kind of stuff. Let's start with SQL Server. Okay, SQL Server problem is SQL Server is a very good software. Okay, and even it is like Oracle only, it is not that much bad. But the problem with SQL Server is Microsoft is not allowed to keep their databases in any other operating system other than Windows. Okay, yeah, and
working only on Microsoft, the Windows operating system only.
Yes.
The Linux and other platforms they will work.
Yes, it will not work. Microsoft is not allowing any
major drawback.
Yes, it's a major drawback with the SQL Server. And and everyone is using the Windows operating system, yes, right? But sometimes your faces, sometimes system got hanging, right? And sometimes system suddenly got rebooted. These kind of issues we are facing very frequently with the Windows, right?
Yeah, that is actually a Windows drawback.
Yeah, Windows drawback. So if the business people trusted their their software company, Microsoft company, and keep all the data into their Microsoft Windows operating system. Suppose if they keep the financial databases which are related to ATM machines or any banking transaction sector, suddenly the system got rebooted, but lot of lakhs of transactions are going on at that point of time. Then what happened next? Suddenly the system has been
cancelled.
Yes, all transactions is cancelled and the business is got dropped down suddenly. The flowing business got down, and it is affecting the business, it is affecting the clients, it is affecting the banks drastically. So that is the main reason most of the clients, they are very peculiar about this kind of stuff. Whether if I keep my data in any operating system, whether my data is safe or not. First their question is. Okay, and second their question is, if I keep our data long time, whether my data is available all the time to the end users or not. That means to the people who are using that for the transactions purposes. Okay, suppose if I do some transactions from the banking, suddenly their system got rebooted. I have waited for a long time, but it is very urgent for my for my family to send that this transaction or to send some money to their at that point of time, if these kind of things happen, what's the next step? What we do? The next step, what we do is we go for other banking sector, right? Other than this bank, we'll go for other bank, because where we are affecting with this bank, and the customer service is also not good, and sometimes it goes to downtime. These kind of things, if the bank is like that, we don't prefer those kind of banks. So simply all customers are jumping to the other way. That means to other banks. So it is affecting the business drastically. And
So what is the big data works?
Big data, it is huge complex systems we can keep we can place in the operating systems, Ramesh.
Same like Oracle only.
No, it's like a SAN systems, not Oracle. Big data there, but there we are keeping huge data.
Okay. Like YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube, all kind of stuff we can keep all those Windows, not like Windows or operating systems, but it's a very huge system, like very big system where we can keep our data, but the data is very safe because of it is allowing a lot of things there. Okay, and coming to SQL is guys, you understand, right? But SQL is, and also even for small features whatever they are provided by the SQL, by the Microsoft, they are charging a lot. Okay, so, and that is the main reasons for drawbacks of these are the drawbacks of the SQL servers. And but for medium based businesses, SQL is good also. Medium based and small scale businesses, not for big databases like 2 terabytes or 3 terabytes. If the databases are very big, we don't prefer for going for Windows operating system. That means SQL servers. Okay. Next, coming to DB2 DBA. Guys, this product belongs to which company? DB2.
Oracle.
No. You have any idea? You there?
It's IBM, I think.
Right. IBM's product. So DB2 DB is the IBM product. Okay, and DB2 DB is also very good stuff. But they almost do copy from the Oracle software itself. And IBM is having their own servers called AX servers, and they do the marketing like because it's not well established in the market, DB2 DB, and most of the people doesn't know also this DB2 DBA. But a few of the clients, they are using this DB2 DBA, but how they're marketing their product is like IBM people, if you take the DB2 DBA software, I will give my AX servers free for you guys. So indirectly what they do is they're encouraging the clients to take their both software and the operating systems. And this DB2 DB is very good in AX operating system compared to other operating systems. Okay, clear? Okay, and coming to the Oracle. Yeah, Oracle, the main drawbacks is also there for the Oracle. At the same time, a lot of very good features which are available in the Oracle. The main reason why Oracle, coming into the market with high, every client is only preferring with Oracle is because Oracle is drastically doing enhancements to their product. Okay, to their software, Oracle software, database software. 9i they did some enhancements but from 10G onwards they do lot of stuff. They do lot of enhancements in the 10G and the 11G, and they are also giving the high availability also. Like read application cluster, they will come up with new concept also. Now 12C. Okay, 12C is they're always keeping complete databases into the cloud itself. Like that they have done lot of enhancements there, and they have given lot of features there, and even the support of the Oracle is very good compared to any other if you take any other software guys like Microsoft or any IBM, like the customer service of what Oracle provided is very good compared to other companies. And Oracle software, we can keep our database on any operating system. There is no specific, we need to keep only on Windows or like this kind of things are not there. You can keep in Windows, or you can keep it in Linux, or you can keep it in AX, or you can keep it in HP Unix, or you can keep it in Solaris. Still, the Oracle is having the Solar there because they acquired Sun, right, long time back. Still they have the Solaris servers also in their hand, but they never encourage any people to buy those kind of stuff. Okay, they ask their client, what is your requirement, how secured you want you keep your data, and do we give any some enhancements for you. In this way they can interact with the clients, and they can give you more analysis part there. And also the main thing is, in the main basic advantage is replication part as well. Replication means the data, whatever the data populated in one data center, that same data will be, through replication, that is the same data will be flow from one data center to the other data center through the Golden Gate replication. I think you guys heard about Golden Gate also. Streams, Golden Gate, replications. Okay. Let's if you don't have knowledge about that, even for the replication of data from one data centers to the other data centers, they use the Golden Gate. So these kind of different enhancements they have given, they are provided the securities, and they are always like watchdogs to their software. They always like, if any things happen inside the software which is very critical in the database, they just jump into the database and they resolve the issues based on the priority wise. And even the Oracle database can be sustained, even the database size is growing bigger. Even I can see a lot of bigger databases, but still it will no downtime for those databases. We can keep the databases up and running for long time also. That means indirectly or directly those databases are available all time up and running. But at the same time, they also because we all keep our data on the base, that is on the operating system, because operating system is different product, different people's product. That is, Windows is Microsoft product or somewhere. Operating system, if you take Microsoft Windows operating system, or like in that we are having different operating systems, but they are keeping their data there. But Oracle will come up with a new concept, in that operating system itself. They will come up with a new concept called ASM. Okay, automatic storage management there. So they will keep their clients' data safely into their operating system also. That means they are maintaining a redundancy there. That means duplicate data. That means if one data is lost, we are having one more data to maintain, and this data will be automatically connecting to the database. So there is no database also, and data loss also there. So these kind of things will be there in the Oracle part. Guys, do you understand what I'm trying to say here?
Yes.
Yeah. So you understand what is the main basic advantage for the Oracle?
Yes, definitely.
Now you understand why I need to take Oracle DBA job?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what every client is giving a lot of things to Oracle only, giving lot of preference and taking their softwares only. These are the main basic reasons. And coming to the RDBMS part, we have database management system here. Okay. And before jumping into the database part, and we are having now we are come to conclusion, right? Which software we can take. Now coming to the DBMS, database management system. Okay, what is the RDBMS, guys? What relational database management system? What is relational database management system?
That is based on relational model.
Relational model means like if one table is there inside the database, we should have some child tables or connecting tables to that particular base table, right? That is the relation.
Yes.
The reason behind is if once at one column or in one table, if the data is lost, it will be updated in the remaining tables also, right? So that everyone knows, oh, this particular row has been deleted or something has happened. Simple. If a new employee is joined in our company and who belongs to the technical department, and if he left the company, that's the same data will be replicated to the HR people as well and financial people as well, right? Because otherwise they're simply paying their salaries to that person even he left the company. So these kind of things will be reflected only if we have relational database management system. So this is one of the main critical part, and this has been developed by the Oracle itself. Okay, relational database management system. And DBMS component starts with the IBM, and the enhancements, the lot of enhancements made by the Oracle itself, and they will come up with a new concept called relational database management system. Okay, that is happening somewhere around 90s, I think. Okay, now let's start with some basic brief idea over. So guys, are you able to see my screen here?
Yeah.
So you are seeing Oracle 9A Enterprise Edition, right? That's what I said earlier, right? I'll give you the differences and enhancements made by the Oracle from 9A to 10G, 10G to 11G, 11G to 12C part. So now I'm taking the 9A Enterprise Edition. Here you can see the Oracle 9A. I means the Internet Edition there. That is the olden days which they are using there. 9A is the Internet Edition. So these are all the stuff here: real application cluster and advanced security and Oracle Enterprise Manager packs here, and partitioning is here. So with the 9A, these are the features at the time of 9A. Oracle has provided these features. These are the main features which will increase their business a lot. Okay. So here 9A, if you take the 9A Internet part, they are providing this feature called real application cluster. That means database is single, but instances, I will tell you what instances is later, but the connection should be with different with the different instances. Like one customer can able to connect to one instance, and other customer can able to connect to other instance. Like this type of real application cluster, this feature has been developed by the Oracle itself. That means database is single, but the connections are from different sources. Okay, and this coming to the advanced security feature. This is the very critical feature which is provided by the Oracle itself. They are giving some patches. That means patches means they have developed some code, because all this software has been developed in the code with C and C++ only in the Linux operating system. So whatever the software they have developed by the Oracle, that has been developed in the C and C++ language. So in that way they have developed some code, and they have given some patch set in the form of patch sets, and if we are applying those patch sets to our database or to our software, you can maintain the high availability, high level security to the database, so that if any intruder or any unknown person who is logging into the database, simply we can get an alert by by applying these patches, advanced security patches. And coming to the Oracle Enterprise Manager pack, usually what happens, every database administrator, he is logging into the database and checks how the database looks and how the database is up and running. Is there any discrepancies we are finding in the database level? But this Oracle has given one more feature called Oracle Enterprise Manager. So any database administrator, no need of logging into each server, and no need of logging into each database. If you log in simply into the Oracle Enterprise Manager pack, this is like our normal normal sites, like Google operating systems, like Gmail or something, like, or if you take any site, like it's a normal site, open site in the market. If you logging into this Oracle Enterprise Manager packs, you can able to manage all our databases and servers here itself. Here from the Enterprise Manager pack itself, you can drop down the database, you can connect to the database, you can do health checks inside the database, and I will show you the templates here how the Enterprise Manager packs are like. Oracle Enterprise Manager. See, this is the Oracle Enterprise. It is like, see, this is the format of the Oracle Enterprise Manager. So you can see here you can see the list of databases here. Here you can see the list of databases where you can apply the changes whatever you require by connecting from the Oracle Enterprise Manager. So no need of jumping into the database, no need to connect it to the servers. You can avoid all this stuff. You just simply logging into this Oracle Enterprise Manager pack, and you can do whatever the changes that you want inside the database. You can do it from here itself. So what are the changes that you want to do it inside the database? Those kind of changes you can do it from here itself also. That is the main advantage. See, here you can read it here. To view a list of monitoring templates from the enterprise menu, select monitoring and monitoring the template. That means you can select all the templates. Here you can see the targets, right guys? Here. In these targets we can keep all our servers. The clients, because different clients is having different servers, and they keep 4 or 5 databases in each server. In that way we can keep all our servers inside this enterprise manager pack, and we can monitoring all the stuff. Usually in real-time environment, how the things will be happen is they are maintaining one Oracle Enterprise Manager pack here. Okay, so and they will configure those manager with our alerting system, email alerting system. So what happen if the Oracle Enterprise Manager, there is some agent inside the database or inside the server. On the server there is some Enterprise Manager agent. This agent, what it do, if it find anything critical inside the databases, they will pass those information into this Oracle Enterprise Manager pack. This Enterprise Manager pack will alerting to the people, or alerting in the form of pages, or in the form of through mobiles or through emails. They will send a high level notification alert to the database administrator. So database administrator, suddenly they will go and jump into the database, and they will see what issue is happening inside the database, and they will resolve it. See how Oracle will made it simple, all these things, right? Guys, are you guys okay?
Yes.
So you understand, right, what is the benefit of Oracle Enterprise Manager packs here?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, right. So Ramesh, you are also able to understand, right? Okay, let's keep. So one more feature given by the Oracle is, so instead of keeping big tables inside the database, that means if we are having crores and crores of rows inside the table, so it will be very it will be a very expensive method to get the data over there. The reason behind is, if we want some data, like we are having 1 crore rows there, if we want like 50 lakh row, if we want, it will go for full table scan, right? So it will affect the performance. So instead of using the full table scan, we can divide the table into the partitions, and whatever data we require, we can go directly to the partition table, we can bring back the data, and we can get back the data. We can select the operation only for that particular table, partition table, and we can take the data. If it is not partitioned, that we will go for full table scan. It will take long time, and even the elapsed time is more, and it will take long time also to get the result also. To get the result. So that's the main reason the Oracle is come up with a new feature called partitioning. Okay, to enhance the performance of the database, every client can divide their tables into the partitions. Okay, so these are the main features which is provided by the Oracle at the time of 9i part. Okay, and you can see what 9i is, why Oracle is standardizing with 92010 or 9i version. So 9 is the major database release number here, and 2 is the maintenance release number. That means any enhancements that has been made by the Oracle, they will ask us to apply the patches there. So the release number, maintenance release number will be changing there. So it starts with 91010. Next it will be upgraded to 92010, and here you can see the application server, which will be the middleware application server number, release number, and this is the component specific release. And if we see any bugs inside the database, if you ask Oracle, see this bug we are facing in our database, they will give you some patches there to apply the patches to avoid those bugs. So at that time we can apply this component specific release number, so that even if the patches are applied or sometimes, then the number will be changed from 1 to 2 or something like. Okay, and this is a port specific number. So if we are connecting to the database, we should have some port is firewalls to be enabled there. So if the firewalls is to be enabled, we can connect to the database. Okay. So this is what here, and you can see the tasks of database administrator. Here the main task is to plan and create the databases, and to manage database availability all the time, and to manage both physical and logical structures. That means physically the data is on the operating system, and logical structure is logically we are having like memory path, memory structures there. So we need to maintain the logical, that means memory structures, as well as the data at the physical level. And also we need to maintain the managed security, network administration, and backup recovery. Backup recovery means we should always maintain one backup for our database. If sometimes if our database is gone, something has happened to the database, we are having backup of that particular database. We can revert it by using that backups. That's why always it's a preferred method. Need to take the backup of each and every database, especially either night off business hours, or every weekly days. That depends, or weekends. It depends. Okay, and also we need to do the database tuning there to enhance the performance of the database. Okay, here this is what the introduction part here, and we will go ahead with the remaining part, the administrating users and SQL plus how to connect to the databases, how the dumb terminals, how the middleware will be connecting to the databases, how end users are connecting to the application server, how LDAP systems, security systems will be working. Okay, these kind of things will be okay, will be explained in the next coming sessions. So so far how you how you feel? Is it fine for you, or do you have any other doubts regarding these class sessions?
No, I don't think I have any, but it might. I don't know. You guys are going to start the classes right now, or how soon you're going to start them?
Well, so do you have knowledge on Linux part?
I don't have much knowledge about Linux.
Okay, and do you have knowledge about SQL part?
Yes, I do have knowledge about SQL queries.
Well, that's fine. So okay, so this is actually basic, syllabus what we are following here. Okay, you are able to see my screen here, right?
Yes.
So introduction of the database, DBA responsibilities, and Oracle architecture, and logical structures, and monitoring alert background, how to monitoring the alerts. Okay, trace files, if any problem is happened, how to see backend, how to check the alert log files if anything happened inside the database, and how the installation part and DB creation part. Okay, installation and Linux part. Okay, and database creations manually or by using DBCA, that both will be showing to you, and how to drop the database, and how to change the database IDs or database names also. Okay, and these kind of all the stuff will be covered inside the Oracle syllabus. Okay, RMAN,
okay.
Yeah, RMAN, and the migration of databases from one operating system to the other operating systems. So we can migrate. I will show you how to migrate the database from Windows operating system to the Linux operating system.
Okay.
Yeah, and coming to the tuning part, yeah.
Yeah, when we are actually doing the backups, and we will be using definitely import export, right, and hot backups, cold backups. Is there a way that we can also use a strategy or copy?
We can use RMAN, right?
We can use RMAN. There's another strategy name that's copy. I don't know if you have ever used it or. Yeah,
but here the backup means there is both logical and physical backups. If it is a logical backup, we can go ahead with exports and imports or data pump or something. If it is a physical backup, one is you can take for cold backup, you can go for cold backup, or you can go for hot backup, and one more is there is a lot of the basic advantage is there for the RMAN stuff using the cold backup or hot backup. RMAN, it is very easy method, and we can we can recover the database very easily also, and it will be taking very less time compared to the cold backups or hot backups.
Okay.
Yeah, and there are a lot of advantages on the RMAN also. If any, if any data file is corrupted over there, so if we have backup with the RMAN will simply recover the data file from the corruption itself. So usually what happens in the legacy systems, if any corrupted data file is, I will show you in our classes, if the data file is corrupted, how the RMAN will recover it. Okay, usually what happens, if any data file is corrupted before, we need to contact the Oracle people, Oracle Corporation people, and we need to raise an SR service request, high priority, and we need to recover those, if the data file is corrupted. But here in the RMAN part, they will come up with a new solution, like if our data file is corrupted, we can simply ourselves we can recover it from those corruptions also.
Okay.
Yeah, so these kind of lot of basic advantages are there in the Oracle part. So, but it's a very good subject, but we should give lot, put lot of efforts there to get some good idea over there. And coming to the performance tuning part, you can see here, you can see this part, right? Performance tuning part. Yeah, we will see what performance metrics are. And automatic workload repository AWS generated by the Oracle, we can see what changes that has been happened in the Oracle database end, and our diagnostic monitoring purposes is also there, and we can do the TK proof monitoring advisors, all this kind of row chaining, row migration we can see in the performance tuning. Okay, and if SQL is taking very long time, why it is taking very long time, what is the main purpose, whether the SQL related tables are taking full table scan or it goes to the normal table scan, or if it is using the index for that particular table or it is not using the index. So these kind of analysis we can do it there. Okay, so how much time it will take to get the output for the result, or to get the result for that select operation. Okay, if we do any select operations, how long it will take to get the result. So these type of things will be analyzed in the performance tuning part. Okay, like how gets per executions, how many number of gets per execution, how many number of gets it will take. So these things will be come up slowly with the tuning part actually. Any doubts here, Hina, other than that?
No, I'm good.
Okay, fine. Well, if you have any doubts or anything, you can contact the classes over there, and if you have anything, you can contact me. Okay.
Okay.